Listen, if you're going to do 60, if you're going to do 20 plus 20 plus 20, I'm going to tell you right now, this is how you do it. Okay? Y'all got the, I don't care if you like Kern or not. I do not care if you like Surrey County or not. But what you will not do is, okay, what you will not do is discount the Grand Dame. Okay, so this is how she celebrated her 60th birthday. Boom, baby. Boom. Okay. Can I get a boom, boom, boom with it? Shout out to TVDs for providing us with these visuals. And I can confirm to you that Karen is indeed wearing Riley Knox couture, which you guys, if you saw my Young Famous and African review, Riley also designed something for me as her first ever menswear piece. Okay. So shout out to the Grand Dame who is making the rounds wear, okay, for her fashions and for her birthday, baby. And of course, you can see the rest of the cast attending the party. Okay. You have Miss Robin Dixon here. You have Miss Mia Thornton here. You have Ashley Darby here. You have new cast member Neka here. Is it Ineka? Anika. Ineka? I think it's Ineka. But we'll find out soon enough. Okay. And just in case you were wondering, okay, yes, indeed, you know, the other cast members were there, as well as some cast members from the Love and Marriage DC. And this is the outer part of the ensemble that was also made by Riley Knox Couture. Y'all know I'm going to rep my BFF. So there's that. And Karen looks fabuloso. Okay, fabuloso. And there's Ashley Silva. Fun fact, Ashley revealed during an interview with us that both Candace and Monique had been trying to pitch her for Real Housewives of Potomac. I actually think, knowing Ashley the way that I have sort of gotten to know her via interviews and through the show, she would have made for a very interesting cast member on the show because she tells it like it TI is. Okay? Whether you like it or not. Those of you guys who are wondering if Candace was in attendance, she was. You got to give it up for Candace because Candace is doing the doggone thing in the music space. I am so excited that she has taken it seriously. A lot more so than housewives who come on the show and then start singing. This, you can tell, was truly a dream of hers, and she worked and she worked and she worked towards it. I'm gonna tell you somebody else that you guys pay attention to who is working for it is Winter Harris, no longer Winter Williams from Love and Marriage DC. But you guys can also see Ashley here along with Jacqueline Blake. If you guys don't know, Jacqueline Blake in real life is actually just a sweetheart. I mean, I got to tell y'all the truth about that. She really, really is. As you guys can see, also, Mia Thornton is in the building. Everybody's looking fabuloso for this party, which I'm assuming was filmed for the season. And it would likely seem like it could be the season finale. But no word on that as of yet. Shout out to TV Deets. Shout out to Reality Chat, both for that bit of information. Now, we also got to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta because it's Atlanta season, baby. And so we got to get into some things, man. So y'all know, or maybe you did not know, but I'm here to tell you that Real Housewives of the Atlanta is taking a hiatus for this weekend. Now, as you all know, this is the 4th of July weekend, so to speak, right? Today is the 2nd, obviously, but Monday will be the 3rd, which some people will see as a holiday. And then Tuesday is actually the 4th, which is the actual holiday here in the United States of the Americas. And so with that being said, Atlanta is taking a break. Now, quiet as this kept, they should have took a break last week during the BET Awards, but that's neither here nor there because we cannot change the past, okay? But remember, I had been telling y'all, Kandi had mentioned that she had done a speak on it with Tamika Scott. So we are in for a treat. We might not be getting Atlanta, but we're going to get some tea, baby. Some tea will be spilled like the tea that I'm drinking right now, baby. Right now. Y'all know Amazon got these glasses that you can make the tea in. You put the loose leaf tea in it yourself. That's what I'm drinking. Well, I took the little top off of it, but anyway, I digress, as I typically do. Kandi will be speaking with Tamika Scott, and Tamika spilled a little bit of tea in the little teaser that they released. So Kandi gonna ask her, "Hey, girl, what was going on in the group when I wasn't there? When y'all was just a trio?" And Tamika reveals to us, "Girl, they was treating me like I was you." What? Yes, going to dinners and doing things without her, and she was left behind. Like those movies, she was left behind. You know, they was they went up with the rapture, hanging out in the heavens, and they done left Tamika down here on the earth with Kandi. But anyway, praise the Lord, it is Sunday. But anyway, you know, so we got that bit of information, and she also talked about how she then realized the things that Kandi had been saying that she had been through within the group. She recognized that Kandi was indeed, she could see Candy's perspective of how Kandi felt on the outs all those years. And now it was her being on the outs when they were a trio. And I said, dang on it. I bet you now I see, you know what? I don't believe Kelly, Michelle, and Beyonce was doing that to Michelle. Okay. I don't believe they was doing that to Michelle. I think they was taking Michelle. Not that she's the Michelle. Not that there's anything wrong with Michelle. Lord, let me clarify. I'm just saying because Michelle was newer to the group. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I don't believe Kelly and Beyonce was just like, let's go to dinner and leave that heifer behind. I don't think they was doing that because when not they might have done it to Farrah. Now, justice for Farrah. Well, actually, Farrah wanted to go home. Y'all remember Beyonce told her, I mean, they can have your luggage shipped. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I digress again. Man, those was the good old days on MTV. So anyway, she also goes on to say that she went on the show to have that conversation at the beginning of the SWV and Xscape show with her sister so that they could sort out their issues and work through it before they really got into filming because they still had that residual issue left over from that performance in Vegas where Kandi and Tamika were locked out of their dressing rooms. And they talked about she wanted to get that issue settled and she wanted to get their issue settled and fixed before they started filming so it wouldn't be no smoke or whatever. But apparently, behind the scenes, Tamika had allegedly, let me put the badge up here, allegedly told Tiny, I guess it was, that she was going to turn up. She was going to turn up for these cameras, baby. You know what? I'm glad she decided to turn. I'm glad she did decide to turn up. Turn up, Tasha. Turn up, okay? Sometimes a turn up is good on TV, right? So that's what Tamika is telling us. If I happen to mix up the two, I always do that for some reason, and it's only because they sisters. They don't look nothing in my mind. They don't look nothing alike, but I always end up calling one the other. But anyway, I'm talking about Tamika and her experiences. She also says that she felt like she was closer to Kandi because they were the ones who were actually friends in the beginning. But then when the business started coming in and her sister was brought in, and she felt like she had to side with her family. And we've heard about how she felt like she had to side with her family. Because she didn't want to be ostracized by the fam. So anyway, there's that going on. So at least if we ain't getting no Atlanta, baby, we getting some tea. We getting some tea. Okay. So let's move on to our next story because, baby, now this right here, man, Mama D is doing the most, y'all. Like, at this point, she say she about to go WWE on the Mean Girls on Loving Hip Hop.
It's not nobody friend, but she put her finger in my son's face, and y'all think y'all that scene coming up. She kept putting her finger in Scrappy face. Y'all gonna see trying to play Bad Girls Club. So since they gonna play Bad Girls Club, me, Erica, Scrappy's Erica, and Diamond, and me, we gonna play WWE. Okay, y'all want to be the Mean Girls Club this season? We WWE then. Okay, we're gonna tag team on them. Yeah, how about that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But y'all watch it, because I'm not the only mama that has gone through this with these girls, with these children. You know what I'm saying? And they sit up there and lie, tell you doing lies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, honey. Recommend it's not nobody friend, but she put her finger in my son's face.
So she was talking about Erica Mena, right? Because on the upcoming episode, you guys will see, if you watch the preview, that Scrappy and Erica Mena are going to get really into it, like all the way into it. And she's talking about Erica Mena putting her fingers allegedly in Scrappy's face. Okay. And so Mama D don't like that. And I want to give a shout out to not only the Neighborhood Talk, but Live Bites on Instagram. And that's Bites with the Z at the end of it. And I'll put the links in the description so that you guys can follow both of the sites. And, you know, they get a lot of great information. But in this instance, Mama D, who is you going to go WWE on? Mama D, you are not about to be fighting in these streets. Now, Erica might. Now, Erica versus Erica Mena. I don't know about it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I guess Diamond Dale, who's she supposed to be fighting? Bambi? You know what I'm saying? So I guess they calling Bambi and Erica Mena the Mean Girls, and Mama D, Erica, and not Mena, okay? Erica Dixon. Is it Dixon, right? It's Dixon, right? And Dale, I guess they're going to be WWE. So you got the Mean Girls versus WWE. Now, you know, on this channel, we don't condone the violence, but who y'all got y'all money on? Anyway, moving on, I just want to let y'all know that Scrap and Chaotic want y'all to know that Scrap is not indeed homeless. Okay, Scrap then bought a home. All right. Now, I would play y'all the audio, but there is so much cursing that I can only show it to you. Okay. But you can get a preview of Scrappy's new home. Oh, it's got a pool. It's got a luxury bed that's being built. I can't. I wish I could play the audio for you, because there's something that Chaotic says that just rubs me the wrong way. But I can't, because it's more cursing than than anything you hear on the radio right now. Anyway, so let's take a look. See, so Chaotic is basically congratulating Scrappy on just a mansion that he just bought. Okay, that he just bought. Now, for me, this post doesn't do what he thinks it's doing. While the house looks nice, and congratulations, Scrappy, I hope that you bought it. There is nothing wrong with renting. Let me say that, okay? But where we're seeing Scrappy at in his life and the lifestyle, one would assume, okay, that like Kirk and Rashida, he has put his money in some properties, okay, like they have. All right. Somebody in the comments said alleged this was one of Kirk and Rashida properties or whatever. Or is it Tiny and T.I. that's doing that? I don't know. I thought it was Kirk and Rashida. Kirk and Rashida be doing the things, man. I mean, say what you want about them, but they be taking their money and they be flipping it and doing all kinds of things. Now, you done got to look at this. You know, there's a whole pool in the bike. You know what I'm saying? In the backyard right here, right? Whole pool in the back. Oh yes, a marble countertops and a whole posse of people there to help do what? I don't know. Supervise the move in. It looks like there's a camera crew there, so maybe they film it. Mama D is there in the palace.
Oh, still rain.
Still rain.
I gotta go back on that one. I gotta hear what she say. Cause I hope she ain't doing, maybe she not doing as much cursing as chaotic. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you why this post don't do what it I think it's gonna do in a minute. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think it's doing what they was thinking it's gonna do.
Hip hop is really it flip flop for a minute and it went left field, but guess what?
It came
the
right
Prince
back.
of the South still reigns.
Still
rain. Here you see the scene where Bambi is talking about how Scrappy hadn't paid his end of the rent, and she couldn't keep up with the household herself. Now, to me, the reason why showing us this home doesn't really do what I think they feel like it says it's supposed to do is because, in my opinion, the house where your kids is, like, that should always be taken care of. I don't care if you do not want to be with Bambi no more, but if we are going by what Bambi is telling us and that those expenses were not being paid for, then in my opinion, you buying this new house only shows me that you were just purposely not doing what you were supposed to be doing with the place that your kids was living at. Furthermore, if we are to believe Bambi's version of events, that you did not know how to manage the bills and the finances, who is going to be managing the bills and the finances in this home? Will it be Diamondell? Will it be Erica Dixon? Will it be Mama D? Or will it finally be you? That's the question. I mean, for the sake of him as a man, I hope it's him, because I feel like that's what a man is supposed to be able to do. And as long as he's able to provide for his kids and do so effectively, and maybe hopefully have changed his ways in terms of, being responsible, because I'm never gonna call the man broke. I just think he might have been irresponsible with paying those bills, if we are to believe Bambi. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I'll be wanting to make these into like separate videos, but then I also am like, why? I know for the algorithm, it probably would do better. But for me, I like to combine my videos to give you guys, you know what I'm saying? I know that when I'm watching YouTube videos, I like to watch longer videos. So y'all let me know in the chat whether you like these longer versions or if you want the short versions of the videos. Because I just be like, it's so much easier to do it all in one foul swoop. So anyway, that's the tea that we got for y'all this Sunday morning. The Love and Marriage Huntsville recap is coming up in just a bit. So hang on to your horses, hang on to your weaves. It is coming right up. And we'll probably get you the Love and Marriage Detroit review later on, either tonight or tomorrow. So with that being said, I will catch you all in the next